Hey everybody, this is Daniel from DG Voice Studio, and I have another quick video for you today, and we're going to cover the topic of how to tune your guitar. There are several different ways to tune, and the way I'm going to show you today is with an electric tuner that looks like this. This is my favorite kind of guitar tuner, specifically this Fender FT-004. This is a pretty inexpensive piece of equipment. I think it was $7.99 on Amazon, and I'll be sure to put the link below the video in the description. What you're going to see on the screen when you turn it on is an arrow in the middle, and when you strum the strings one at a time, you're going to see a letter appear. In this case, that would be my low E string, so it'll say 6 and E because that's the number of the string. And in the middle of the screen, there's going to be an arrow. That arrow is going to be either to the right of the center line or to the left of the center line. And what you're wanting to do is you're trying to line it up in the very middle. When you get the arrow in the very middle, you'll see that straight up and down vertical, but also the screen will turn green, and that will obviously signal to you that that string is in tune. I also want to show you really quickly how I tune and go through that process with you. It doesn't take very long, but it's important to know that as I'm slowly tuning the tuner with my left hand, I am quickly strumming with my right hand. So watch how I do this, and you try it at home. So I didn't have to move it very far, but I was being cautious and going slow to be a good example for you, that as I'm slowly turning with my left hand, I'm quickly strumming with my right hand. I want to also caution you specifically for the 1, 2, and 3 strings. These are the strings that are going to be more likely to break when you're tuning. So be careful. Make sure you're going slow to turn with the tuners and going continually strumming the string as you look at the screen to see if it's in tune. Now, using an electric tuner is easy and simple, fast and expensive, but there is a way to tune your guitar that is an alternative to the electric tuner. You can grab a keyboard, one that has a preset perfect pitch, and you can simply play the notes from the keyboard and match them to your guitar strings. So the other way that we can do this, the third method that I teach, is the 5th fret method. And so the way that works is if you're holding down, for example, the 6th string, and I'm holding down that 6th string in the 5th fret, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's one of the frets that has a marker on it. Now that I've held my finger down on that E string, it actually becomes A now. So E, then F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then A. So that means that this string now should sound the same as the 5 string. And you can hear in my guitar it's pretty close. And I've tuned that so it's supposed to be that way. But if it was out of tune, what I would do then is I would tune the 5 string to match the 6th string. You do the same thing, the same pattern with the 5 string and the 4 string. Again in the 5th fret. The same thing with the 4 and the 3. Okay, now this is where it gets tricky, a little different. You're going to go to the 4th fret, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is when you're going to be going from the 3rd to the 2nd string. And then for the last 2 strings, back to the 5th fret to tune the 2nd and 1st string. Have a good time practicing, and watch for our next video out on Saturday. Don't forget to punch the like button below and share.